morning and welcome to AAA News. I'm Hannah Koh. With new U.S. tariffs, weakening demand from China, growing concerns around job stability, and the accelerating push toward AI transformation, there's a lot happening in the mining sector these days. And as the world's largest mining company, BHP is right at the center of it all. For more, we're joined by BHP CEO Ao Xu. Ao, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with trade. Trump's latest tariffs include a 10% baseline duty on most imports, and 25% tariffs on steel, aluminum, and other critical minerals. How is BHP responding to the tariff risks?
We've looked closely at the new tariffs, and the direct impact on us is quite limited. Our main products, iron ore and copper, are not on the tariff list, and they make up most of our revenue. Plus, we have strong cost advantages. Our iron ore costs are around $18 per ton, while market prices are still over $80. To manage any indirect risks, we rely on a flexible global supply chain across Australia, Chile, and Canada, which gives us the ability to reroute shipments if needed. So overall, we are in a strong position to handle trade-related disruptions without major impact.
Now turning to China, iron ore prices have fallen over 20% year-on-year, and Chinese demand continues to soften. Is BHP adjusting its strategy in response to this slowdown?
China has always been a key market for us, but with demand slowing down. For example, China's iron ore imports dropped by over 12% last month. We have made some changes. We have increased our copper production by around 10% this year because demand for copper is still strong, especially with the global push toward clean energy. At the same time, we are putting more strategic focus on fast-growing markets like India and Southeast Asia, where steel demand is still rising. These steps help us stay flexible and reduce our reliance on any one market, especially as China's growth slows.
Given these broader market pressures, it's clear that efficiency and competitiveness are more important than ever. Recently, BHP cut around 100 jobs in its Western Australia iron ore division. Some worry this signals a focus on short-term cost-cutting over long-term workforce stability. How do you respond to that?
We understand the concern, but this decision wasn't about sacrificing long-term workforce stability. Given the current market pressures and rising costs, we reviewed our Western Australia iron ore operations to improve efficiency. The adjustments mainly affected some middle management roles, while frontline positions were protected. We also provided redeployment options where possible to support impacted employees. At the same time, we are continuing to invest in workforce development to ensure we remain productive, safe, and competitive over the long term.
At the same time, BHP has been increasing its investment in enterprise-wide AI transformation, but so far, we haven't seen big changes in production efficiency. What can we expect going forward?
It's true we haven't seen a big shift in production efficiency just yet, but that's because fully embedding AI into core operations takes time. We have made strong progress in exploration and maintenance, but scaling AI on the front line is still on the way. To accelerate that, we have built dedicated AI and data excellence teams and launched an AI hub in Singapore to tackle enterprise-wide challenges. The real value will come as AI becomes part of our day-to-day operations. And as we often say, when it comes to AI, we can see what's directly ahead. But 5 years from now, we will be uncovering opportunities we can't even imagine today.
BHP is clearly navigating both immediate pressures and long-term priorities with an eye on the future. Thanks again to Ao Xu.
Thank you.
That's all we have time for today. I'm Hannah Koh, and thank you for joining us on AAA News.